All right. Should be pretty good to go. All right, Twitch is good. All set. Cool. So, welcome everyone. If you're new, don't worry. You haven't really missed anything too important. I'll catch you up in about a minute or so you can jump right into the story. But basically, this is Empire's Hall, our long-term community Rimworld colony. Every starting colonist is based on someone from the community, so each has their own strengths, weaknesses, and role to play. The goal isn't to really rush to the ending, but instead it's to kind of just build a colony that tells a memorable story over months of streams. We aren't going to try to play perfectly or anything like that. Just try to focus more on just making stuff look good and still have it functional, but maybe not the most optimized. We're playing on adventure story difficulty with Randy Random. Our long-term goals are to stay loyal to the Empire and kind of help them out with any quests, and also explore genetics and gene banks. That's something that I haven't really done too much of, and eventually dive into anomaly content once we're set up a little bit. So we'll turn this mountain into a huge underground fortress with a bunch of dedicated rooms for everything. So what happened last stream? Well, within the first few minutes, several of our colonists decided it would be a great idea to go over to this pool in the cave, and go swimming. And you can see there was an insect hive right here. So they swam right next to an insect hive, and before we even armed ourselves or even got anything set up, we got attacked by a bunch of insects. So that was pretty fun. Waff and Sway were both down from it. Duffo held the line because he's really good at melee. Anubis grabbed the colony's only rifle at the time and saved everyone, while Frosia and Skeet kept all the wounded alive. So after surviving that disaster, we focused on food. Since we started off with 6 people, it's food was a real problem initially. Right now we're doing okay. We got 2,500 vegetables. Still got to get some meat so we can make some fine meals, but we're fine for a bit. We dug our first bedrooms into the mountain that you see here, and got power online. Even made some bathrooms, although we're kind of ignoring for the time being that the sewage outlet for our bathrooms is kind of just off to the side, so we're just ignoring that for the time being. Sway also spent a full day having a mental break, withdrawal induced mental break. Our wind turbine actually got blocked by our own wall right here, and chat officially named our one and only pet Zappy. So Zappy's pulling through, doing lots of hauling, and right now just moving a bunch of stuff into our freezer that we just built. So today we're trying to take the next step. Survival isn't enough anymore. We need a proper prison, research lab, dining recreation hall, and a dedicated death rest chamber for Duffo before his bloodthirst becomes a colony-wide HR issue. So whether you've been here since the beginning or this is your first time watching, welcome to the Empire's Hall. We'll see what kind of story Randy writes for us today. Alright, so let's get into it. I think everything's starting to look like a mess, so we might have to force somebody to do some cleaning. We have AC going, which is nice. We don't have any heat. I saw that somebody got a negative mood from it being too cold, so we'll have to fix that. Duffo's rating with a party of 17. Duffo, how's it going? How'd the stream go? I tuned in for a tiny bit. Benny, what's going on? I just finished the intro, but yeah, we'll catch everybody up to speed. So welcome everybody. Glad to have everybody here again. If you're just arriving, don't worry. You don't need to have seen the first stream to know what's going on. Basically, this is Rimworld. This is our playthrough called Empire's Hollow. It's a long-term community Rimworld colony where every starting colonist is based off of somebody from the community. Last stream, before we even picked up weapons, our colonists wandered into an insect hive right by this cave pool over here, and and nearly died. We somehow survived, dug the first part of our mountain base, stabilized our food supply. Everything's looking pretty good. We got electricity, got some lights. It's getting a little dirty, but we'll fix that. Our sewage is, we're just ignoring that the sewage outlet is over here, but nobody really goes over there, so that's fine for the time being. Today's mission is to turn the survival camp into a real colony by first building a prison, research lab, recreation hall, dining room, and a death rest chamber for Duffo, who's a vampire. So need to keep him happy and get him all set up with the stuff that he needs. So we're hoping this colony lasts a long time. So every stream builds on the last. But yeah, thanks for coming over, and hopefully Randy Random behaved himself. Although he usually doesn't. So we'll see how it goes. Julia, fish, what's going on? So yeah, we got, I guess, just recapping what our colonists, who our colonists are. We have Waff. He is our dirt mole. He's our builder and miner. There's a mountain in the way. He'll make sure to get rid of the mountain. Duffo is our resident vampire and future imperial noble. So we'll try to get him ranked up with the empire. We're gonna try to do everything we can for the empire. So hopefully he spends more time climbing the empire than drinking everyone's blood, but we'll see. Then we have Anubis, who is doing some hunting right now. He's going to be our mechanator, engineer, and resident robot enthusiast. He's going to be making a whole bunch of mechs for us. Right now, I think he has the lowest mood, so we'll have to take care of that. Then we have Froja. Froja is our medic, takes care of plants and construction as well. Julius subbed with Prime, thanks, appreciate it. We got Skeet. Skeet is our researcher, level 20 intellectual already, so he's chugging away at that. There's a lot of research to do initially, so that's super helpful. And then we have Chef Sway. Yeah, Sway has a lot of cooking to do. We're finally getting on our feet, getting some more meat in the freezer so we can make fine meals instead of just simple meals. But what I want to do and focus on first is building a wall. It's gonna be a great wall. Make it out of limestone because limestone is stronger than marble or anything. But we're probably gonna get attacked by over here, so let's just do something like this. Pretty simple for the time being. Put a door there and seal this off as well. I think we could get attacked from this little spot that touches the end of the map here, but we'll worry about that later. We have some insects here, so if we do get attacked from there, they'll get hit by the insects first, so it's not an issue for now. Sealf says, who's your favorite colonist so far? I don't know. Last time we got attacked by the insects pretty quickly, so Froja helped a ton with making sure Waff and Sway make sure both of us didn't bleed out. I think there were 4 of us bleeding out at one point, so that's good we got that handled. But right now, we'll build that wall. We'll try to get another bedroom somewhere so everybody has their own spot. We have some visitors. They might have some items to trade, so we'll check them out. We don't even have a proper dining room or anything yet, but I do want to. I have a mod for nutrient paste stuff, so I do want to put a nutrient paste thing here. This will grind up a bunch of food, and you need to feed hoppers into it, so we'll find some hoppers. I think that's under production. Get some hoppers going. How much steel do we have? We have 900, so I won't go too crazy with that. But I'll link all these hoppers together, put them on critical, clear all, and just put vegetarian. And that'll take care of that. And we need some pipes going out to the main area. And for prison, I'm not sure where we want to put the prison yet. Maybe somewhere over here. Right now our prison's just this open area. We're gonna fill this with maybe a windmill and some solar panels, which will be nice. But yeah, let me know if you have any thoughts. We'll figure it out. But let's get. Oh, we need to smooth a bunch of walls too. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. But let's maybe. I think this area here would be good for a dining hall and a recreation area. So let's maybe do some mining here. I don't want to take up too much space because I do want hydroponics here, just because it's going to be close to the freezer, so that'll be pretty nice. Okay, I think Anubis hunted all the big stuff on all the bigger animals on the map, so we'll, this might be the only meat that we're gonna have for a little bit. Let's just make sure fine meals are okay. Yeah, fine meals can be made. I might increase the amount of simple meals we have, only because Sway has wake up addiction, and we'll probably go into a mental break again at some point. So I just want to make sure, since he's the only one who can cook, that we don't get into a situation again where we're eating raw food because Sway can't cook us anything. She asks, do you have any mods or DLCs active? So we have all the DLCs. We have a whole bunch of mods. Most of them are quality of life, but there's, you know, some things like Vanilla Expanded where you have industrial generators and you can get to nuclear power, which I don't really go for because it is kind of cheap. It's like 40,000 power that you get from it. We have vault walls that we can do, which I usually like doing. Dub's Bad Hygiene, which introduces, you know, air conditioning, water in bathrooms and stuff like that. So nothing too crazy. We have some storage mods as well, so we can have shelves. Just because I hate when you have too much stuff and, you know, it starts looking, your warehouse just takes a quarter of the map, so we don't want to deal with that too much. But our construction people have a ton to do right now. It would be more efficient if we do have to research microelectronics. I think that's what we're doing now. And then we'll be able to get the better research bench. So maybe that's something that we try to dig out first. Maybe there's some space over here. I don't really know. I want the rooms to be somewhat big so we can add some decorations and stuff to that. A-Town, gifting tier 1 sub. Much appreciated. Whoever received that, make sure to thank A-Town and enjoy the ad-free experience. A-Town, thanks. Appreciate it. Okay, we'll see. Waff is pretty pissed off right now. Sunlight sensitivity. Well, I have a feeling I know how to solve that. Is just stay inside. And remind me if I'm zoomed out a bit, because I know, especially on the phone and stuff, it's hard to see. I'm just used to playing all the way zoomed out. Alright, Waff is doing this. We'll see how deep we can go while we still have an overhead mountain. I know I explained in the previous stream that overhead mountains are pretty nice because you can't get drop pod rated. People can't fall from the sky into your base, where if you see this light green, they can drop pod into your base there. So we want to try to avoid that. This should be big enough, hopefully, for what we need for a research bench. I think 5x2 or 5x2 is what we need to get some of these chunks out of here. And I don't know, should we smooth the floor? I feel like a smooth floor gives a better beauty bonus than like marble tiles or anything. I guess we could do a test. Do marble tile right there, and then do where is it? Smooth surface. Let's smooth the floor right next to it and see. I have a feeling smoothing the floor will make it more beautiful than just a marble tile, but we'll see. As you're playing, you always want to focus on just checking in every now and then on your supplies. So we have enough food. We got enough meals right now. I think Sway needs to just catch up on making some simple meals. We have some mad animals that are pissed off at us. So there's 3 of them. They're within our walls too. I guess this wall isn't finished, so it wouldn't have mattered anyways. But there's a few quails that are not happy with us. So we do need to gear everybody up, and that is a main point of concern. I'd like to get some. Oh, they're chasing Waff, it seems like. Okay, let's get Waff over here. Sea Duffo will probably just melee all of them and annihilate them. Oh yeah, Sea Duffo 1-shot that one, 2-shot that one. See if Anubis or Sea Duffo gets him. Okay, Sea Duffo got him. Nice. Waff is not bleeding out, so that's good. Don't have to worry about that. And we got some free food. Each of these quails are 26 meat, which is 2 simple meals or 4 fine meals. And they will be turned into fine meals, so 4, 8, 12 fine meals, not bad. Not great. Won't last a while, but something. And we do need some storage for the nutrient paste grinder. I think that's going to have to wait now until we find some more steel. And I just want to research microelectronics so we can get the better research bench over here, which we should probably put a light in here, get a vent in our future research area, and then a wooden door. Wooden door is open. Oh, we don't have wood. That's what I was saying about like checking in on what resources you have. We are lacking in wood, and this is a very dry map, so we don't. There's not too many options for wood. Let's see if we can cut those down too. We did get an asteroid that came for steel, so we'll definitely take advantage of that. Honestly, I don't think there's any more trees out here. Oh, there's some more steel, so we're pretty okay on steel. But we're gonna have to like build shelves and stuff out of steel instead of wood, just because we don't have a lot of wood. Monolith is down here, and mechanoid things here, so everything's pretty close. I did forget to make the map a little bit bigger. Usually I like it to be like the next map size up, but it is what it is. I might force Sway to clean the room a bit. He seems to be walking slow. I think that's because he's a little beat up and he's having withdrawal, but that shouldn't hinder him for cleaning too much. Anubis says, doing good. You love to see it. Yeah, let me know if you have any thoughts. I don't know if you use this nutrient paste grinder thing, but it's awesome for prisons. But yeah, I think we need to add some temperature. Seeduffle has low hemogen, low blood, so he's gonna have to blood feed on some people. I'm not gonna do Sway. Who's our happiest people? Anubis, I think you're pretty happy, so we're gonna have Seeduffle blood feed on you. And then I think Skeet is also pretty happy. Where did Skeet go? We'll have Seeduffle blood feed on you, but we're gonna have to set up a prison, a proper prison, pretty quickly so we can get some free blood from there. Sway cleaning some stuff up. Still got some research to do. Skeet, I think, is working on that. Yep. But yeah, we are building a wall, almost finishing up an initial wall at least, so that's something. We don't have a ton of meat, that's fine though. I guess we don't necessarily need fine meals, but would like it. Zap the dog is just going crazy hauling, so that's nice. Anubis is doing some chopping. I might force. Let's see, that was sleeping. I might. Okay, Waff is doing some construction. I might force Waff to do this just so we can see what the beauty difference is. So the marble tiles is 1 and the smooth marble floor is 2. So that means in terms of beauty, if we're trying to max that out, we want to we just want to smooth the floor. Which honestly, I like the look of the marble tile, but we'll see. Smooth out a little area and see how he likes it. Dark vision, Sway. Feral child wanders in. You can tame the child. Okay. Sway's already having another mental break. We do have 23 meals. Maybe now is a good time to set up some sort of nutrient paste. Maybe we'll do that just right here. Actually, I should do it where we have a dining room. Maybe we can put the dining room here, except it's all gonna be. No, let's put it in a better spot. Maybe right next to the research area, have the dining room. That's a little ways away from the freezer, but we'll see how much space we can take up here without it touching any thin roof area. I'm just watching as Waff carves out the mountain to see how big we can make this dining room without a thin roof. Alright, that's promising. That's good. Oh, there's a thin roof right there. Love what you're done with the place. It's a work in progress. Oh, Waff's just... Oh, they're eating without a tail, so we definitely need this dining room. I kind of wanted to make a prison before the dining room, just for the memes of getting our priorities straight. What is Waff doing now? Resting? No, finish this. Alright, so that is thin roof. That is also thin roof. That is not thin roof. will be a decent sized dining room. I do kind of just want to make it a tiny bit bigger. I'm not going to put any recreation stuff in here. It's going to be purely a dining room. Good layout with a rock roof. Only concern is light roof. Yeah. You could wall up the light roof tiles just to block them. Yeah, right here is a concern, and here is also a concern. I might just like wall this off and just have it as its own section, because there's a lot of that here, which isn't ideal. But also we aren't playing on the hardest difficulty, so it's not too bad, but definitely something that we want to watch out for. Okay, Sway has a lot of cooking to do. Get to it, man. Let's get these blocks out of here. Let's get another vent. We're gonna need some lighting in here as well. I know we don't have a power strip coming back here yet, but let's get... And Anubis, I saw it on Reddit this week that stone beds are worse than wooden beds. Is that true? Because I've always used like marble beds, just figuring out they're the best. But if they're not, then actually it probably tells us in here, right? Comfort, it should be like rest effectiveness. All right, base value, material, marble blocks times 90%. Huh. I wonder what it says for like a wooden bed. Rest effectiveness, base value, quality multiplier. So yeah, I think that's true. I think wooden beds are better. And it only took me like 2,000 hours to figure that one out. New quest called Paid Violence. First group. 2 groups, jeez. These rewards aren't really that great. Ranged shield belt is nice, but we only have 2 people with guns and C-Duffel with a small knife, so I don't know if that would be the smartest thing. Okay, nice, we got microelectronics. Let's get a research bench set up. I'll go here, take up this whole space basically. We can maybe expand this room a little bit if needed, but yeah, that'll kind of be it. We're gonna need power up here, so I might just bring... I was hoping to put all the power in the walls, but that ain't happening anytime soon. We're not smoothing out these walls. Our people who are doing construction have a lot to do. Froja, what's going on? How are we doing tonight? And I do want to connect our nutrient paste all the way to our dining room, just so we have that there. I'd love to put in the walls, but it's not smooth yet, so that's not happening right away. We'll put a nutrient paste tap here. We're going to need a nutrient paste vat. I'm not exactly sure. I can kind of put that anywhere, so I'd like to put it out of the way, but I don't think we need it. Fresh avocado. Fresh avocado. Yeah, we'll get this built. 10 components. Oh, we got 94. I remember we bought a lot. Alright. Did Zappy the dog haul everything yet? No. Zappy's just constantly... He's cruising. Damn. He's not bringing... He's focusing on chunks right now. And I guess after all the chunks are hauled, then he'll haul like the vegetables and stuff into the freezer. So a little inefficient, but that's okay. Whatever. I just noticed that our AC only cools this room. It doesn't cool the rest of the room or the rest of the base. So maybe we take out this wooden door. I don't know. Let me know what you think. But yeah, we're chilling right now. If you're just joining, welcome. We're doing some stuff. Basically, the focus of this playthrough is not necessarily on the most optimal stuff. I still want to like minimize steps and stuff, but already I'm falling short of that because our dining room is going to be right here and our freezer's right there, and usually I put it like literally right across the hall, but it's okay. I'll live. But I want to focus more on like making stuff look good too. So this is our base all zoomed out. We're gonna dig into the mountain here. We'll probably expand into the mountain over here at some point, but there's a lot of caves in this map, so it's making it a little bit of a pain. It's a smaller map than I usually play on, but we're fine for now. We're good on power. We got a lot of construction people. All the characters that we have are people from the community with their own specific skills and stuff. Sway's just taking forever cooking. I think just because of his withdrawal. And his leg, so he's not moving around too well there, but I think mostly withdrawal is affecting him, which stinks. I think he has a ways to go too. He's not even halfway through his withdrawal, so he's gonna be thoroughly pissed off for a bit. But basically, for this playthrough, we're just trying to do as much as we can for the Empire, help them out with any quests, whatever. Oh, we need to power this. We're gonna focus on genetics. And that reminds me, we really have to start making Cduffos Death Rest Chamber. So let's go all the way over here. He doesn't need to go to it too often, so I think we can just dedicate a room. How wide is this going to be? This is going to be like this. I don't know if there's a reason why I left this one wide. I think just because I didn't get to it yet. And we can do a room right here. I like doing big Death Rest Chambers, so CF will get like a mood buff from that. Maybe I'll take this out just so it's a little thicker here in case we get any enemies. I don't think there's going to be any caves over there, so we'll see. But WAF has a good amount of mining to do, and we do need to set up a table here because everybody's just eating in the freezer. Which, if you know anything about this game, you know that is that is a sin. All right, this isn't actually going to be that big of a dining room. Stinks that we have to make like everything out of steel instead of wood, but I guess that's okay for now. Merchant's coming by, cool. They probably won't have too much. We have like 5 silver, so we can't really trade much with them. We have the research bench set up, so let's get rid of our old bench because it's not as efficient, not nearly as efficient. And let's move that armchair over here. We do have enough to make some comfy chairs for our dining room, so I do like having the closest chairs to the door as like comfier chairs compared to just steel chairs, just because people will sit in those first for the most part. So just that extra comfort for the few seconds that they're eating is actually pretty nice. I don't know if you do the same thing, but it's like little details like that you pick up over time. And I think this paste tap will work if we don't have any storage. No storage connected, so maybe not. So we will need to make like a utility closet somewhere. I think maybe up here could work. I'm just gonna do, usually I like doing like a 3 by or like a 3 wide I don't know, like a closet area, just so you can put eventually like all your batteries, any like septic tanks or nutrient paste vats and stuff. They're all usually like a 2x2 or 2x1 kind of thing, so this is a good size room for just a bunch of that miscellaneous crap that you kind of just want out of the way. Okay, we got a Psychic Sue, so that's good. All our males in the colony will be happy, or happier. Should I make mini air fryer tacos to go with actual tacos? That's a lot of tacos. Yeah, you gotta. I mean, if you're still hungry, yeah. Tacos with a side of tacos sounds like a good dinner right there. All right, so Sway's back to cooking. It's good. I want our meals to be above 25, so at least we have a few days worth of food. Building out the dining room right now. We're already getting a lot done. Got our new research room. It's not the best. It's pretty rudimentary, but same with the dining area. But it is what it is. We'll put like some statues and stuff in here, and that kind of thing. I think WAF should be pretty good with mining. Zappy haul. No, we still have some rice and stuff that needs to get hauled. And this is... Why did I unallow? What was I going to do here? We are using a lot of food right now, and we're going to use a lot of food as we hunt more animals, which there's some donkeys, which are great. Each of those are, what, almost 200 food? 200 meat, so that'll make... Oh god, math. I'll make 100 fine meals each? Did I do that right? I don't know. Somewhere it's gonna make a lot of food. Yeah, so he's doing some cooking, and you do need an air vent in your in your cooking area because the temperature does go up when somebody is cooking. So you do have to pay attention to that a little bit. Skeet should be researching, but okay, yep, that's why I didn't select anything to get researched. We have a bunch of stuff that needs to get done. I kind of want to focus on. I like focusing on. Where is it? If I can find it, plate armor. Oh, we need smithing first. Plate armor so we can get flak armor, because just giving everybody like flak vests helps a ton. Whether it's sharp defense, blunt defense, it can definitely help. Clash user, what's going on? Played much Clash lately? I never played much Clash, like Clash of Clans, but like Clash Royale, I did play a little bit. Sway doesn't seem to be butchering anything. Did I mess this up? No, butcher forever. I didn't put a radius on this. No, okay. I don't know why Sway isn't doing that. I mean, I guess it's good he's prioritizing actual food. But I thought they butcher first. I don't know. Not enough. Nice. Alright, so we do have proper dining area. Hopefully now people won't be eating in the freezer. The people who visited left some silver for us, so that's nice. We didn't even interact with them at all. But I'm gonna allow sowing fields. Froza should like immediately go out there. Yep, sowing area. I forget what I wanted to plant. Maybe Devil Strand here? Is that what I was thinking? I don't think we have that researched. Devil Strand is nice because it's like the best cloth to use for protection and stuff. We struck steel. Oh, nice. Looks like our utility closet has some more utility. Let's have Zappy start hauling those. This place gets super dirty super quickly. I think because this is like soil right here, so maybe we want to put some marble tile floors just in this like initial room area. And then maybe outside, but instead of tile, we'll do some sandstone or flagstone, just to prevent some of the dirt and sand and stuff from coming in. I think it helps. Just let me know if I'm wrong. See, if I said I feel like if I had a walk-in freezer, I'd probably eat there sometimes. Yeah, you never know. Sway is in a daze because of his withdrawal. He's almost halfway through his withdrawal, so it's gonna take a while. But that's okay. He's just wandering around. At least it's not like starting fires and stuff. Sometimes that happens when they have mental breaks. But our wealth right now is 44,000. This is almost our 24th day, so we're doing pretty okay. I think we need to get some heat in here because everybody's going to get a negative mood from sleeping in the cold. 8 without table. Hopefully we'll get rid of that. But yeah, we need to add some heat. And I don't know if I have anything that's really good. I should also check the power. Our power is not looking great. What's eating all our power? Just need more. Probably just need more. I don't know how exactly I want to set this up. I don't want to go too crazy right away, but I think we can do something like that. That should help for a bit. Cool. And our construction people have a lot of like walls to smooth, a lot of floors and stuff to smooth. Did they already smooth this? Oh yeah, they did. So this is actually probably looking pretty good other than all the dirt and crap in it. There is a lot of dirt. Yeah, we need to control that a bit. We do have a lot of blocks, so like I said, you want to check resources every now and then. We have a little bit of wood now. We should be getting some more steel soon. We got enough raw food. We have enough components. Medicine's okay. Usually I like to have like 100 medicine just to be sure, but we always have herbal medicine too. And let me just make sure we're growing herbal medicine. Are we not? That was an oversight. Oh yeah, we are. Okay. Like yeah, that's usually like the first thing I plant. But it is taking a little while to research. What level is Skeet? Okay, he's level 20, so he should be good. His manipulation's actually pretty good. I think he has... Why is his Oh, he has elongated fingers. Nice. So very, very useful. See, Duffel says maybe I should get back into Clash. Yes, do some Clash streams. I was always awful at like attacking stuff, so I could use a nice tutorial on that. Wolf is still doing some mining, and this will be good. We need C Duffo to have his death rest room, and we'll put. I think because I'm doing a bunch of like wooden doors, just because they open faster. That's eating a lot of our wood. Oh, we might have to research death rest stuff, right? I don't usually use vampires, so I don't know for sure. Where is it? Death rest. Do I have to search this? Death rest. Oh, we already researched it. Nice. Thinking ahead. Was it ideal? No, biotech. Death rest casket. Of course, I didn't make this room even, so actually no, this is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. And I think this needs to be hooked up to power, right? Yeah, power consumption. So we need to bring power all the way out here. Fine, we should probably do it anyways, but that is a little bit of steel. Okay, Sway is still in a mental break. Does it tell you how long it's been? No, I don't think it does. Yeah, streaming Clash. That'll be something. Game's changed quite a bit, but you didn't get to #1 in the world by accident. That is kind of crazy. That's like a very popular game. Low Hemorrhage C Duffel again. Oh god. All right. Well, time to blood feed on Skeet and then Anubis. Building out the room a little bit. Probably on Froja as well. This is why we need prisoners. Because that's -5 mood every time C Duffo does that to somebody. Or if it happens to a prisoner, we don't really care about them. So, this is agave. The heck can you do with agave? Oh, it's just food if you need it. We could probably just hunt this rat, get him out of here. If there's any, I think there's like a lizard somewhere around too. Might leave him. Might get friendly and might be able to tame him. Plate armor will be the next thing, just because we want flak armor. And we should probably build a workshop area at some point in the near future. I might just throw all the workshop stuff in here. We do need to build another bedroom somewhere. I do want to confirm that people are actually eating in the dining room. C Duffo's researching. What? Why? Just because you have nothing else to do? Alright. I guess that works. And we should probably move all of our like block cutting and stuff into the mountain, because that's where all the chunks are coming from. I might do that somewhere. I don't know. Psychic overdrive. Every male colonist focus much more on their work. Is that vanilla now? Or is that a mod that's doing that? Alright, we got a lot of animals to butcher. We still have 36 meals, but I like that to get up to 50, and then I set the fine meals to 100, so we haven't been making any fine meals. Sway's been been having a bit of a moment. Global work speed plus 20? Jeez, that thing's psychic overdrive. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. It's pretty good. Alright, everybody's sleeping right now. I got cargo pods that drop from the sky. T-shirt. Honestly, we should be setting up some tailoring benches and stuff. Not in a workshop. Oh, that's because I think this is counted as a bedroom. Let's figure out a good spot for some more bedrooms. I hate to put the bedrooms like super close. Actually, yeah, I want to reserve this for hydroponics at some point. But I think we could maybe put some bedrooms over here. So let's start carving those out. I know Waff has a lot to do right now, but we have some space, so might as well do some big bedrooms. That's probably all we're gonna need for a little bit. I'm not planning on recruiting our first prisoners, so there's that. I might cancel these and put the door and vent over here, just so I don't have to build any actual walls. So that's looking good. If you're just joining, welcome. We are doing a stream where I'm trying to make it as easy to, if you miss a stream, jump back in, see how the colony's grown, and make our goals pretty clear. We're trying to help out the Empire as much as possible whenever they have a quest that pops up. We're trying to focus on genetics. We're trying to mess with anomaly. Is this gonna... Okay, I thought that was like thin roof that was popping up. Eventually, once we probably get to the point of advanced components, probably start getting into anomaly stuff. And I honestly haven't done anything with anomaly. I have like 1,800 hours and I still haven't... I know nothing about anomalies, so it'll be fun to, once we're established, like use that as the next like exciting thing to tackle. It'll be a little daunting because I know there's some like colony ending things out there that you have to be aware of, and I have no clue, so we'll see. Nice, we got plate armor, so next we're gonna do flak armor, which we need to do machining before we can research flak armor, so it is what it is. But let's get one of these bedrooms set up right away so Waff can sleep somewhere other than the starting spot. Let's get a door in here. Let's designate these walls to be smoothed. Yeah, Waff right now is sleeping out here, so we'll start moving these beds over into a prison. But apparently wooden beds are better than stone beds. So probably gonna need some more wood. I don't know if we chopped this wood and we just haven't hauled it. No, we hauled all of it. Damn, we might have to research planting trees. Did I already do that? Trees. Oh, we did. Maybe that's what I was going to turn this into, is just more trees. Because I don't have a ton of growing area, but let's see. This is where we can grow. Let's do some trees over here. And I never like plant trees just because it's kind of a waste of time. But if you need to do it, you need to do it. So let's get a Drago tree. That's probably the best. I imagine that yields more than cactus. Does it say wood per day? 15 growing. It should say harvest yield 25. Okay. So 25 for 15 days compared to cactus, which is growing time 5 days. Harvest yield 50. Ooh, cactus might be better. Multiply that by 3, 45. What was the tree? 25. Yeah, cactus are better. So let's grow some cactus. It'll fit the map as well a little bit better. CF says one of the noises in Rimworld keeps making me think I have a phone noting. Yeah. Boomlope self-tamed. Huh. If you don't know anything about the game, there's boomlopes, and they literally have boom in the name. They produce, instead of milk, they produce basically gas, chem fuel. But if they get injured and die, they explode. So they're kind of a hazard to have as a colony animal. But free chem fuel. Free chem fuel is good. I don't know if I have the infrastructure. We need a pen. We have a lot of polluted terrain. All that you see in this red is pollution, so we don't have a ton of space to work with. It would be nice to have, if you have animals that are in pens, it would be nice to have them in a grassy area so you don't really have to feed or like do crops and stuff for them. Growing some cactus is nice. That'll be good. Sway, I kind of want you to focus on cooking first before planting. So let's change that. Sway is still pretty pissed off. Yeah, wake up withdrawal minus 22, so that's not great. But that's okay. He's our only chef. and he's already had a couple mental breaks that have lasted longer than a day. So I just want to make sure that we monitor how many meals that we have. It would be nice to actually have some wake up, so we can force him to do some more cooking. But how is our battery doing? Our battery's still not great. Did we even build the solar panel yet? Yeah, we did. Okay, so now that we have this, it should be a little bit better. And I've said it a couple times, but I kind of want to have some heaters in here as well. I don't want to do log boiler. If we have a boom loop, we could do a gas boiler. That actually, actually would be kind of nice. Yeah, we don't have much infrastructure for this. I would like to be able to see the flame from the gas boiler, so maybe we put it, I don't know, right here would be a nice little nook for it. But that means we need hygiene, we need some plumbing. We have a lot of marble, which is fine. But let's do this, get some pipes everywhere, because we know we'll need it. And Sea Duff is gonna have to death rest soon, so I wonder if we can have who's good at construction. Frosia is planting. Anubis is doing some construction. Waff is digging at marble, but maybe we can force Waff to at least build the death rest casket so we can get that ready to go. Should probably add lights all the way down here. It'll use some power, but that's okay. Whatever. And how is our steel? We still have a bunch of steel, probably because we mined some out right here, and I think, yeah, right here. Zappy's been going crazy hauling that. Where's Zappy? Oh yeah, perfect for when we do some harvesting. Frosia's harvesting some plants. Zappy's coming through, picking up the con. Boom started roaming away. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to build a pen in time. It would be nice to have a boom whoop, but I kind of don't like doing animals. Oh, we have some dromedaries to hunt. Nice. Okay, Waff built that, so I just need to build the conduits. Anubis gonna go out hunting. Oh, Waff is just finishing mining this up. Yeah, we do need to get this bed set up. Might have to wait. Actually, I might just move one of these. Good enough for now. Quest available, deserter. She's calling from nearby. She's deserted, being hunted. She wishes to join us. Oh, we don't want to become enemies of the Empire, so we do not want to do that quest. Anubis is... There's blood everywhere, jeez. Damn. It's like 7 shots in a row. Not bad. Nope. Finish hunting. I hate when they do that. They like go out hunting and then don't finish the job. Nice. That thing's gonna be a ton of meat. Probably like 250. No, 200. Alright, same as a donkey. I'd expect it to be more than a donkey. I picture camels being bigger than donkeys, but I don't know. I'm not a professional. Alright, I'm just gonna unallow the gas boiler for now, just because we have a lot of construction to do. And I guess a lot of planting to do. Still a bunch of trees to plant. Yeah, we got some work to do. Let me do 3 times speed then. Get some stuff done. Anubis is just chilling. We will have to do a rec room at some point. Alright, now we can do flak armor, which will be nice. And now we can... Honestly, I'm just going to move all these beds. This will be the temporary prison for now. Okay, Sway is starting to cook again, which is great. No, don't sleep. Keep cooking. Let's just reinstall all of these. Just so they're out of the way. And then this will hopefully become a workshop, so there's no like speed debuff from putting workshop related stuff here. So that should be good for now. Our power is looking better. Battery is half charged, so that's better than a quarter charge or anything like that, but people are eating outside. Dog's eating some veggies here. Those veggies should be moved. I guess we just harvested them, so yeah, that's what our dog is doing now, is just moving them back and forth. I might hold this door open because we don't necessarily need it to be closed now. That'll let some heat through, or I guess heat and cold. I don't know. This place is starting to look like a mess. So, okay, Sway is sleeping. He made 50 meals at least. I don't know if Sway can't butcher because this is technically like a prison. I don't know if I messed that up, but we've got some butchering to do. Skeet's doing some research. We're gonna move all those beds, but Seaduffle really needs to death rest, and that'll take him out of commission for like 3 or 4 days. So I think he can. So let's have him start death rest. I probably should have waited until after we get like raided. It's been a while since we last got raided, but our colony wealth is low enough, and we can always wake Seaduffle up if needed, but prefer not to. Alright, Sway is up and about and is making fine meals, so he is doing some butchering, which is nice. And we do need somebody to do some cleaning. Crash landed. 3 escape pods have slammed into the ground. 3 survivors have emerged, looking dazed and lost. They appear to have barely escaped a ship being torn apart in orbit. They'll likely rest here to recover from sickness before moving on. We could arrest them. Oh, we're getting raided. They're attacking immediately. Okay, these guys have a couple guns. I think with these people who just drop podded in, they have weapons, so they might actually be able to help defend us a little bit. So we'll see what happens with that. Oh yeah, they're getting attacked immediately. Let's see if we can help them. They'll take the brunt of it. Anubis is taking some snipes. Why is this horse getting attacked? Definitely take the horse. Alright, so the wasters are going away. Get some free medicine. We might be able to arrest this person. Get some survival meals, 20. 20's not bad. Sway and Anubis can go back. Let's see if we can arrest. 100% chance. Okay. Baseliner, which isn't ideal. We want somebody tank, undergrounder, mining skill. That's actually pretty good. So we will arrest them. I think that their 2 other friends died, which is what it is. This is just like the wild person. So Anubis bringing that person back. I don't know if they're bleeding out. They are not, so we're chilling on that front. They're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna need a prison. Sway is in a daze again. That's fine because we have a lot of food. And we have another bolt action rifle, which is nice. Waff. Nobody else is really good at shooting, but it always helps to have at least somebody with some guns. Alright, let's allow this person to be blood fed on, use them as a hemagen farm, blood farm basically. Let's reduce their resistance in case we want to recruit them, and we can also level up some social skills. But who is in charge of wardening Anubis's? Level 6 skill. I feel like Seaduffle should also be. Yeah, let's have Seaduffle warden as well. This person has 200 silver. Nice. So let's make a proper prison. But now we're losing power. So let's build more power. That is more of a priority, I guess. Alright, let's do that. Heat wave for pay. So the Empire wants to perform a low power test of one of their ship area attack weapons. So if she does, the heat wave will bake the area for 6 days, harming crops and possibly killing people that are not in cooled areas. They'll give us some stuff, but we said our goal from the start is to do as much as we can for the Empire. So remind me about that quest. We're going to accept it. It's still summertime. I guess it's permanent summer here, but it's gonna probably get pretty hot. Probably like 110, 120 degrees, maybe even more. So we'll see on that front. We're probably gonna need another air conditioner, which, if we were to do that, I know a decent spot to pump out a bunch of heat. So let's mine this out, put another AC here, and we can pump out over here as well. Sea Duffo has 2.9 days left for death rest. Nice. But yeah, if you're just joining, welcome. We are, I know it looks messy and stuff, but we're making good progress so far, so pretty happy with that. Got a dining room, got a research area, got some new bedrooms, or soon to be bedrooms. We do need to make a prison, so I'll designate an area for WAF to do some carving out of the mountain. Maybe over here, just because it's far away, so if there's a prison break, we can tackle that. WAF has already taken this wall out, so that's nice. Then we'll accept that quest, because we do everything we can for the Empire. I think Sea Duffo has to be up to accept it, though, and get like the honor. So we might have to wait for Sea Duffo to get out of death rest. But let's first mine out the steel. We're gonna need a lot of steel for a while, so let's mine that out and we'll build a prison here. Probably something like, I mean, I don't know how far this will go into, but probably just like a big area. Maybe we'll put the beds over here. It's gonna be a big prison. You're gonna find out why pretty soon. We might do it so it's a too wide, thick wall in case there's like a insect hive or something that breaks out. I'll probably honestly make this bigger too. So something like this. Put some beds over here. Little connecting area to the main room here. This is where we're gonna have like some chairs, dining table, nutrient paste, and then maybe a little recreation area over here. Who said we don't have to be barbaric? We can have a nice prison. And I know I said I'm gonna try to not make everything a rectangle, so I'll do something like this. We could put a chessboard right here. Yeah, I don't know what we'll put over here, but at least it's not complete rectangle. There we go. And I just want to make sure, yep, it's still all overhead mountain, so we're good on that front. Sea Duffo asks, do you plan on doing a drop ship thing again this run? Probably not. I'd like to keep the focus on this map. This way is really pissed off, jeez. Still in a break, mental break. I'd like to just stick to this map. I usually like to have like other map tiles and other bases scattered around the map a little bit, just so I can like store wealth in different map. But for this playthrough, I kind of just want to focus on this map only, this base, just so it's less confusing. And kind of just put all our energy into this and making this pretty cool. So we'll see. That's a good question. But if we get to a point where anomaly is ruining this map and we have to evacuate from here, then we might have to leave and come back, kind of thing. So we'll see once we get into the anomaly content. But for now, just playing on doing one base area. Let's do this, and then temperature, put vent here, and we'll do a limestone door there. We might have to build like a hospital for the prisoners somewhere closer to the front, but we'll see. CDUFO needs another 2.2 days. Okay. But yeah, let's have Froja. Could you just clean the room, please? There's a lot that needs to get cleaned. Sway is still in a mental break. Damn. We're gonna need to move our prisoner into a proper prison before the heat wave comes. So we're gonna need this to get, at least this wall to get built. Maybe put another light right here. No, not right there. Right there. That should be good for now. Let's get some of these chunks out of the way. Waff is probably pretty pissed off about this bedroom, but it is what it is for now. And we want nutrient paste to be in the prison, so for now we're just gonna have pipe network over there, and we need a place to store all the nutrient paste as well, so that will go up there, get those chunks out of there, and we will put nutrient paste vat, and I think it also needs power, so we're gonna have to do something like this. Cool. So that's a lot of construction that needs to get done. Zappy's just hauling some chunks right now. I don't think he has anything else to haul, so he could haul this, potatoes and stuff. I actually think he would do that. I don't know. Did I mess up something here? Raw food, vegetarian. Yeah, he should be hauling in here. What's the priority? Preferred. No, this should be important. That's probably why he's not hauling the vegetables over. Yeah, now he is. That'll do it. I think this is on preferred priority. Yeah, preferred. Sway's no longer wandering around cooking some more meals for us. Just researched flak armor. Nice. Honestly, I might do Devil Strain real quick just so we can get that going. It'll be very nice to have that. Yeah, so far so good. Got a lot to build. Got a lot to build. Building mine out. But we'll definitely in the future need to get deep drilling. It'll be nice with what is this, animal? Yeah, animal drop pod. That's fine. We don't want a fox. It's probably filling up already. Yeah, we need to use up some blocks. We use that. I mean, usually I use the blocks for flooring, but if this is all marble, yeah, this is all marble. So I'm gonna want a smooth marble floor instead. I guess we have plenty of marble to make sculptures out of. Do we have anybody who's good at art? Maybe Waff. Does anybody have a passion for it? No. Waff has a small passion, so that might be good. Okay, I just want to make sure that we're paying attention for this heat wave. We have 4 days to accept, so that's fine. We have an exotic goods trader coming up, so we'll have who's good at social. Who's good at social? I think it's only C-Duff. Yeah, C-Duff is level 15. Ski, let's actually Froja, no, Froja can't. Alright, let's do off. Speed up time a little bit. But, yeah, not so bad. We built this wall, just something initial protection. We do want to get a couple advanced components. Always make sure you have at least a couple, especially at the beginning, just so you can get the fabrication bench and that stuff going. Even some gold too, but we really don't have that much silver. We don't have any silver. Damn. I'm gonna sell some clear world medicine. We might only be able to afford one. What if I sell these packaged survival meals, yeah. Okay, so we can still get the 2 advanced components, but just barely. So we're gonna need a way to make some money. Usually I do beer, so we could grow some hops. We'll probably have to expand our freezer a tiny bit, or just build some shelves. But we're gonna have to move our prisoner over to our newish prison area. I guess we can start moving some of the beds, or at least one of the beds. Put that there for now. Good enough. And we'll get some components from here. Nice. Yeah, Waff is probably not too impressed by this bedroom, awful bedroom -2. Because it's better than awful barracks. Alright, somebody's doing some planting. Frosia. We're gonna have a whole bunch of cotton, which we should probably do, Actually, did we determine if carpet flooring is better than just smoothing the marble? I feel like the marble is just as good, if not better, than carpet, so I might just do that everywhere. It's nice having a marble mountain. Runaway grav jumper, yeah, we won't be messing with a grav ship for a little while. Yeah, we got a lot of construction to do. Let's get a nutrient paste. Nutrient paste tap going. I kind of... Okay, yeah, this will work. Just need... Well, if there's one thing that you can mine, please do that. Oh, there's beds here. I really messed that up a little bit. Put that right there. And we'll have to get a different bed to put in here. Nice, we'll do that. We're gonna need like jerp feeders and everything for the nutrient paste in here because eventually you're gonna be chopping off people's legs so they can't get out of bed, and they're literally just gonna be stuck in that bed for forever, which is a comforting thought. Skeet redeemed ban word for 5 minutes. Build. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Finished Devil Strand, so that is good. We will grow. Now I gotta pay attention. That always stresses me out. Maybe let's do... I might mess around and do some like cocoa chocolate planting. It's nice having an area that allows for planting all year round. Okay, Sea Duffo, I need to, I think, put on auto wake. You got 10 hours left. Psychic simulation, or stimulation. Okay, cool. Inspired cooking Anubis. Bro, you have level 1 cooking. You aren't gonna cook. Sorry. Sway, you need to do some more cooking. Let's have you butcher a little bit. We have some visitors. They won't have much to trade, so I don't really care too much about them. I thought I had Frosia clean this room. I hate having dirty rooms. That's why we're gonna do mechs at some point so we can... Oh, Frosia's just cooking through it. Jeez. That's why I like having mechs, so you can always have a clean sweeper, and that literally just handles all the cleaning that you need, so that's fine. Why isn't this working? Why is that not storing any meals? Is it not powered? It's powered. Oh, it probably just doesn't... Okay, yeah, we're still finishing the pipes. Once those pipes are connected, then we're going to start storing some nutrient paste meals. You can see go up. Each one of these vats stores 75, and this grinder just takes the raw food, basically, and converts it into those meals. Major break risks. Wait, I guess you don't have to do too much more chopping if you don't want to. See if there's any more animals for us to hunt. There are. So Anubis will do that. Get some more meat. Meat's good just so we can make fine meals. Fine meals is what, +5? +5 mood? Yeah, 8 fine meal +5 mood. That's cool off. Okay, so there's nothing else for construction other than smoothing the walls, which is, I guess, good. Let's do this. Let's set this for prisoners. Let's get rid of that. Move the rest of these beds over into the new prison area. And then we'll move the prisoner over there. And then we can accept the quest from the Empire for the heat wave. That'll be good. We want to make sure they're happy. Cduff was up from death rest, so that's good. He's meditating. Waff is moving some. Okay, I was like, where did our prisoner go? Waff is moving some of our beds. Sway is still really pissed off. Withdrawal is 84%, so that's good. It's closing in on being 100%. The addiction will be 100% gone. Dealmaker, a stunningly good-looking stranger is approaching colony. She wants to talk. Send a colonist. Okay, that's weird. They have good stats, but usually these people are a little sketchy. Oh, they're just going through our wall and everything. Guess we'll have Cduffo talk to them, see what's going on. Says she's here to make a deal and help you in exchange for simple hospitality. Never sleeps and doesn't need to eat. She may be very useful, but you sense there's something that she is not telling you. We could capture him, add him to our prisoner. They never sleep and never or add him to our prison. They never sleep and never eat, then that's pretty okay. So let's capture. We got a prison now. We're balling. We got nutrient paste, so they're chilling on that front. We do need to move our other prisoner. Where? Okay, I was like, where is our other prisoner? So let's just set these people to paste meals. Yeah, paste. Let's build a little bit for them at least. Let's do a marble table. With some steel chairs. Notice they can be a little comfortable for the time being. We should probably get this gun out of here as well. So let's have Waff equip that. Inspire research, Cduffo, cool. Oh, we can plant Devil Strand. That's actually a huge thing. We can plant that kind of far away-ish. Can never have too much Devil Strand. It's like the best thing for armor and everything. So nice. We can do cocoa trees. We're running out of space to to grow stuff. I guess we won't need as many potatoes and stuff eventually, so let's just research advanced lights so our lights don't use as much power, because we're starting to get a bunch of lights. Let's see how many we have so far. We have 22 lights, so we'll probably cut that power use in half. I forget exactly what it does, but it's always worthwhile doing. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the banned word build. He said, realized that because the PZ server is down, you guys forgot to ever send you character stats. Feel so bad. Hey, that's okay. I kind of made your stats from Rimworld. The intelligence stat is maxed out. You're our researcher. Good at crafting, good at construction. So that's what your person do. What are you wearing? You got t-shirt, pants. We should probably make some new clothes. We have cotton and stuff, so we're chilling. Let's do. Yeah, we're kind of cooking through a lot of this research. Shields. Shield belts are very good. Let's get some. I'm gonna go down to 2 times speed. Let's get some pants and shirts, just so people can get rid of their normal stuff. And I do have to remember we have that heat wave quest. 17 hours left on it, so I'm glad I remembered. Plasteel is always good, so let's do that. surprised they won't give us any honor. I kind of wanted some honor. Honor. Yeah, I gotta check that off. Okay, so I messed that up. But we're still gonna help out the Empire. Alright, we got a heat wave for 6 days, so right now it's been like 71 degrees Fahrenheit. We got our plasteel, so we're gonna have to deal with the heat wave. We have one cooler right here. We have another cooler way over here. So we'll see how that goes, but and then this prisoner, let's blood feed and turn them into a hem engine farm. Seeduffle will, since he's our vampire, we'll blood feed on them. So that should cover what Seeduffle needs for blood. And I guess they're still eating simple meals for the time being. This is a really bad prison, but I don't care. Okay, so our construction people have plenty to do. Researcher, Skeet has something to do. We can probably start. Sway still has some cooking to do, but it's okay for now. Any more animals to hunt? Big animals? No. Alright. So we do need a recreation area as well. So let's create that. Typically I like it being close to the freezer, just so people can, eat food and then go do some recreation stuff. I do want enough space for our hydroponics, and I think that's 11 by 11 area. So let's... Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. So this will be our hydroponic. I think it's 11 by 11, right? Anubis, let me know if that is incorrect. Drop pods, yep. Masterwork, cool. Ooh, Anubis created a Masterwork t-shirt, nice. That is actually pretty nice. Let's just get a few of those. And what else can we do for production? Machining table, yep. I guess that's good for now. Yeah, they're building that right away. Anubis is absolutely cooking through. Crafting those flak vests, we definitely want. How many people we got? We got 6, so we definitely want 6 from the start. That uses 60 steel, 30 cloth, and 1 component. So, how's our steel? Steel's okay. Cloth is good. Components are decent. All right, cool. So that's yeah. So we'll have a weird-looking recreation room, but. Actually, I don't even know if it's gonna work. We actually need a bigger space than this for a recreation room. We need at least a 4 by 6 or 4 by 8 area for the pool table alone. So we're gonna have to find a new spot for the recreation area. We could put it like right over here, I guess. Do something in the center, and then more bedrooms on the left side. So let's try that. Let's just dedicate this. You can put the pool table in the back. I want to make this pretty big, just because I can add some decorations and stuff. I think where is it? Where is props? Is there anything for like recreation? Furniture? Maybe. Vaults, miscellaneous. What's under it? Snowman? That's actually kind of sick. Filth, workshop, spacious, vehicle, spacer, power, borders, decals, big decals, medieval farm. Ooh, we can do some farm stuff. Hay bales and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna do some cool stuff with that. We don't have any silver, so we can't really build any of this. But foosball table. Okay. Yeah, there's some cool stuff we can mess around with. So we'll try some of that out at some point. Let's okay, we still have a lot of chunks to haul. I think this, nutrient paste is full, so that's good. Do need some more steel at some point. And mine out all the steel that was over here. Right now we're just using these prisoners basically as for Seeduffle's blood needs. And we can hook up other cool things to Seeduffle's death rest casket. There's a medical emergency. What's wrong with you? I'll just blood loss. That's certainly from Sidafo. Oh, sorry. Oh, there's no bathroom. We need a bathroom in the... Yeah, we need a bathroom in the prison as well. So let's do something like this. Actually, no, we're gonna need all that space in there. Let's do something over here. Chess table is gonna go there. So maybe we do that. And I don't know, there's kind of like an awkward spot right here. This is actually a really awkward spot. Do that and that. Carve that out. And we can put a stall door. Do marble stall door. Ball out a little bit. And then we can just put walls here, whatever. And that means we're gonna need some pipes. Connect it all up, which fortunately we have some pipes already right here. We're out of power, so that's fun. All these new things that we added are probably not helping power. Once we get solar going, we should probably build more batteries and stuff. Which is a good thing that we made a utility room. Build a couple more batteries. And make sure that this windmill is hooked up. Yes. Okay, cool. So honestly, we should be fine for power. We're kind of using a lot. Maybe it's just because we didn't have a good amount of batteries. This is all hooked up, right? Yeah, it's all hooked up. Yep, it's all hooked up. I like to have some sort of redundancy in there too, but it'll be good enough for now. Alright, what is this? Come from nearby. She says a pack of 4 man-hunting vultures are hunting her. Offers to join us, but if she joins us, then those vultures will come by as well, which I'm not worried about the vultures at all. I don't know if I want the person. They didn't give us any more 48-year-old animal farmer. I mean, I guess we could have somebody like haul and clean for a little bit, and worst case, we just turn him into a prisoner. Okay, let's sit on that for a tiny bit. Let's make a marble toilet and a marble shower in our prison. That way they can at least shower. This guy just got a top hat on. Nice. Sheep join. Shields. Got shields, which is kind of huge. Let's do... Auto door is always good. And let's make some shields as well. Ranged shield belts. Let's get 6 of those going. Sheep's joined, so we can just butcher them. Should have probably done that with the boomalope, but that would have caused a fire. Alright, food is looking good. We got some fine meals going. We got plenty of meat, so we're doing okay for the time being. We do have the heat wave, which is 115 degrees out. It's not killing any plants, which is good. Okay, these cactuses are already almost grown, so that'll be good for some wood. And then we can start turning some of these double beds, stone double beds, into wooden double beds, because apparently that will... Stone double beds are like 90% rest rate, and wood ones are 100%. I just learned that the other day after 1800 hours, so that's fine. Learn something new every day. Alright, what else are we missing other than everything looking good? We got... Oh, we can plant some cocoa trees. Let's do that. Kind of really actually running out of room. Do we put this outside of our wall? I prefer not to, but... I'd really prefer not to. You don't need a ton of cocoa trees. You'll get some wood from them too. But those can be far away because they'll take a little while to grow. Okay, power is good, so I think we just need some batteries to help with nighttime. So let's try to prioritize that. Huh? Okay, yeah. Let's get that done. These will actually be moved over even more. Let's just get this mined out so we don't forget to do it later. Already kind of forgot. Eclipse, so now our solar panels aren't working, which is great because we didn't even charge up these batteries. So we might be hurting for power a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, let's get rid of these. Cool, still plenty to haul for the dog. Still, yeah, still a lot of chunks to haul. That's okay though. Let's start making this into a proper bedroom for Waff. Got an end table there. We're gonna put it kind of not right next to the head of the bed, only because we're gonna have nutrient paste drippers everywhere at some point. Just want to make sure everybody else has. Yep, everybody else is good. And let's make these bedrooms even better by smoothing the floor. I don't think we did that anywhere, so let's make sure the bedrooms have their floors smoothed. In addition to the walls. Ooh, I made this way too. What? Oh, that's the recreation. Okay, I thought that was a hallway for a second. I'm like, what did I do? Let's get some power in the walls. I guess I can't go too far with that. Let's get some lights. Light there at least. And we'll do a wall. Just build up the recreation room a little bit. Do a vent there. I'll do a wooden door. Just because it'll be used pretty often, so. Haul everything from there. And we'll be able to do a marble billiards table. We gotta get rid of those chunks first before we can do that. Poker table. I guess we can do chess table first. Yeah, I'm already out of power from the eclipse, which is excellent. That's exactly what we want. Our freezer is now above 32 degrees, which is not ideal. We're completely reliant on wind power right now, and there's zero wind. And we're getting raided. They're attacking immediately. Nice. Okay, they got... Is that grenade? Oh, EMP grenade, so that guy's useless. Smoke grenade? These guys can't even hurt us. I think that's the only spot that... Yeah, these guys can't even hurt us. So I'm just going to train up Seeduffle's melee. Even though it's level 19. He's just going to go... Oh, there's the boar. That's the only thing that can do damage, but that should be fine. I did want to make sure that we... do want to make sure that we get Seeduffo some armor and stuff. But he's already got a flak vest, so he's chilling on that front. That's just a smoke grenade. Let's see if we can at least down this guy and take him prisoner. Seeduffo should be able to walk faster. If not, he can long jump too. Because he's a vampire. I guess that's what they do. We might be able to down this guy just because he has a flak vest or flak jacket on. Nope. Okay. Nice. Alright, so we're still completely reliant on wind. We still have the heat wave, so it's actually probably getting warm in here now. It's 81 degrees in our base, which isn't ideal. Usually we set it to 70 degrees. But it is what it is. Food's good. Raw food is still pretty decent. Sway still has a lot of catch-up work to do when it comes to butchering and all that stuff. There's no more animals, big animals to hunt. And I think the heat wave also drives a lot of animals out of the map as well, so that's one thing that you have to pay attention to a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. Let's get rid of that. This should be the last flak jacket that Anubis makes, so he's coming in clutch there. Then he'll make some ranged shield belts, which will be super important, especially when we get into firefights. Waff is throwing party. Everyone who goes will gain recreation and social energy. Cool. Auto door was researched. Let's I don't know what we should research next. Carpet making. Let's do that. Where's the party at? In our dining room? Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say Sway should attend the party because he's really pissed off all the time. Skeet, if you could. No, you won't clean ever. C Duffo, if you could. You won't clean ever? Jeez. Let's see if Froja will do some cleaning. At least make this room a little bit better. I don't know if that increases the chance of the party being good, but we'll see. Social. Skeet said something nice to Waff. Aw, thanks, Skeet. Nubis and Waff gabbed about recreation. Skeet and Waff chatted about bitter foods. Waff gabbed about dentists with Froja. So I think everybody got a little bit of a mood buff from that for a handful of days. +7 for 10 days. So that's actually pretty nice, especially for Sway. But Sway did get over his wake up addiction, so that is pretty good. So now we can force Sway to to do some butchering. I'll hold off. He's catching up. He just got over an addiction, so he's chilling. We're slowly building up some blood bags here, which will be good for C Duffo. His death rest. It is 90 degrees in our base right now. It's 123 degrees outside. The Eclipse is still going, so we're relying on battery power right now, but we at least have a couple other batteries, so when it's really windy out, it'll charge up batteries, even when we don't have solar. But I think we just need a couple more batteries. That'll really help. Alright, back to what we were doing before we got raided. Some furniture, let's get some... I think we can just ball out on cloth armchairs, kind of like everywhere. Do that for cooking, do that for crafting here. And somebody who's okay, so Sway's the master of the dog. Let's have the dog. Let's build a bed for the dog. Oh, animal sleeping box. No, animal bed. Let's do cloth bed. And where is Sway sleeping? We'll have the dog sleep at the head of, or I guess at the, I don't know, the bottom of Sway's bed. Kind of out on power again. Just means our prisoners won't be able to eat. It says it's not connected. Is that, why is that? It should be connected. Is it only because there's no power and the pump isn't working? It's probably because of that. C-Duff was just building a dresser for me while I sleep. Thank you. Alright. So there's still a whole bunch of walls to smooth. I should probably smooth those. There's some in the bedrooms. There's some everywhere. So our construction people have a lot to do. I'm gonna speed up time a little bit. I do have a bunch of blocks. I should make like a workshop area up here. Usually I like to keep the workshop areas close to the entrance of the base, just because that's where all the resources are coming in. And we have a prison break. Nice. Prisoners have staged a breakout. They somehow can get through doors and stuff. I'm going to try not to have people shoot at them. If we can have C-Duffel melee them, that would be ideal. Only because that person became hostile. So that means it's not just a prison break, but... Alright, hopefully this person gets downed. Okay, that person's downed. They are bleeding out in 4 hours, so Froja, please, please capture them and tend to them while Sidafo takes care of this person. Alright, nice. That worked out pretty well. Capture them. Are they bleeding out? Yep. Let's assign Froja to carry normal medicine. Carry 3 of them. Let's put a stockpile zone here for herbal medicine. Just because we're gonna use all our herbal medicine in our prison for the most part, so might as well have it all right there anyways. Waff is doing some cleaning in here, nice. Does that mean he has nothing else to do? There's no way he has nothing else to do. Okay, these are still not connected. No water capacity? Our other bathrooms are fine. Oh, that's because it's interrupted right there. Seedoff was just drinking blood. Nice. Alright, so these guys are recovering. I might put some peg legs on them. Just so if they, or when they do break again, they're a little slower. Could probably chop off their arms too so they can't even fight. But we'll save that for another time, I guess. Iguana self-tamed? Is this the iguana that was in our walls? No. Well, I guess we have an iguana now. Alright, so we researched, was it carpet making, so let's do some beer brewing. These cactuses should be pretty close to being harvested. Our place is getting dirty again, so we're gonna need some mechs soon to do some hauling and cleaning and all that fun stuff. We are out of steel, so let's have Waff just mine this whole thing. I'm just gonna have him do it now, just so in the morning stuff is good to go. Heat stroke. A couple people have heat stroke right now. It is 85. So hopefully the heat stroke is going. Okay, yeah, heat stroke's going down. Nubis has heat stroke, but he's chilling now. He's literally chilling. But yeah, I'll get some steel from this, and then use it for building some more lights and probably some more ranged shield belts as well. I wonder how many people have it. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 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 Okay, just 2 people. Okay, we probably won't go for that. Noob's making some more shield belts, so that's good. We really gotta clean this up. Froja, you mind? Do some cleaning. Beer brewing's good. I guess we can start researching some. No, we've got some smaller stuff to do still. We are getting a lot of research done, so that is good. Alright, so Froja's just cleaning everything up. That'll be good. Our iguana is just free roam. What should we name the iguana? We gotta name it something. Any ideas? Alright, still 86, still a heat wave out. How much longer is that lasting for? So I think another day and a half. He was created Masterwork ranged shield belt. Nice. That's actually pretty good. I wonder what that. Who took that? Did somebody take that? Nobody's taken it yet. Because different quality means you see a ranged shield belt at the bottom. It's 126 like health points that it has, and it recharges. That's for an excellent one. I wonder what the Masterwork gives. That excellent is 126 as well. I don't know if anybody took it. I mean, somebody will at some point. Alright, food's good. Meals are good. Meals are really good. Okay, nice. You can have more fine meals. Set that to 200. We have space in the freezer to put it all, so that's good. We could add another light in the back of the freezer. I guess people won't go back there too often, but yeah, it doesn't hurt. Alright, cool. Yeah, our construction people have a ton to do. A lot of smoothing of floors and stuff, but it is what it is. I think we are tracking in less dirt, but it still gets dirty pretty quick. Maybe just because we have 6 people and that's just the way it is. A couple pets. But it is what it is. Did we get that fixed? No, we need this to get built. We need 80 steel and 3 components. We still have enough components. Let's see if Froja can build this for us. Sorry to wake you up. But we need that so our prison can have their bathrooms working. Royal tribute collector, so we can either give them gold or prisoners. Natsuki might be a good person to give because they have a lot of skills and they're kind of a troublemaker, so we might hand them over, see what we can get. But we'll have Seeduffel go out and do that, and we'll just have to tell them to not mind the body outside our front door. But chopping down some trees, that's good. Or I guess some cactuses. Where'd they go? They come in one of the weird entrances? No, they're already here. I just missed them. So let's have Seeduffo talk to these people from the Empire. We'll see. Okay, so they both give the same amount of honor. We'll get rid of the troublemaker for now. There they go. They're leaving because of dangerous temperature. I don't know where they think they're going. They're kind of bugging out right now. I don't know if they're trying to get to like one of these weird exits. Huh. I've never seen that happen before. Maybe they're bugging out because I actually gave them somebody. Doesn't know what to do about that. Should be fine. Hunting party. So they're gonna hunt all the big stuff in the area. We have a couple dromedaries, so I kind of wish they wouldn't hunt those because those are good meat. But those are the biggest things on the map. But whatever. All right. What should we? These guys are still freaking out. Maybe I'll just send Seeduffo to maybe dismiss them. Did that do it? Nope, not really. I wonder if they're gonna keep doing this until all of them get downed. Heat wave's over. I don't know why they're freaking out still. I've never seen that before. That's weird. I don't think it's a mod conflict or anything. I think it might just be like a... What are they doing? I think it might be a map thing. They're trying to like maybe get out here. Or over here maybe. I have no clue. Whatever, they'll figure it out eventually, I guess. We're probably pretty good on food. Honestly, probably pretty good on cloth for a little bit too. So let's do some I don't want to necessarily get right into hops, but let's do some... I don't know, we could do a massive thing of hero root, just get a bunch of it at the start. And maybe we just do a good sized thing of Devil Strand. We can expand this potato field a little bit, just to cover what we need for food. probably gonna get blight at some point, but that's okay. Transport pod crash. They are independent space refugee, which means that we can capture them. And it's good because they are a different race. So eventually when we do genes, this is a perfect person to have in our prison. Basically, I want to, all the people that we keep in our prison, I want to have be different races. So then we can yoink their genes and do that every like 10 days and try to get lucky and get their good genes or really bad genes that actually are kind of good. So we'll see on that. We're just gonna try to research and get 2 assault rifles so we can have some better weapons. Yeah, it'll be nice. Are these guys finally leaving? It seems like they're chilling out. They've made this place super dirty. Yeah, I guess they're leaving through there. This dude's just sleeping on her. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's doing. Hopefully he doesn't like die from lack of food, and hopefully we won't get like they don't get angry at us for that, but it's okay. Alright, let's, oh God, we need to clean this place again. This place just gets so dirty. This place gets so dirty. I mean, I guess those tribute collectors didn't help at all, but distress signal, we can't really do anything with that. We should probably add bathrooms that are in here somewhere, not just so they're outside and only outside. So let's do that. We can just do a quick something like right here, and then bring up some of our pipes. That'll be pretty good. Let's get WAF. WAF to mine that out. Maybe. Oh, if you haven't joined the Discord, feel free to join that. Basically, I just use the Discord to put out notifications of when we're going live. I'm gonna try to shoot for every Wednesday, from 7 to 9 Eastern. And also, if you miss a stream, and you know, it's nice to check in and see what the progress is like on the colony from one stream to the next. But if you miss a stream or 2 or 3, in the Discord, I also like put a quick summary from like a story summary from the colony view, and then a really condensed summary from kind of like the Empire's view. That's pretty concise. So yeah, kind of just a place to just catch up really quickly. We don't have, no, we got wood. Okay, let's get some bathrooms in here. Marble toilet, marble shower. How are we doing on water and stuff? Probably fine. That's never really a problem. Okay, anything else that we can craft right away? Another shield belt. Oh, I think that used plasteel. Yeah, plasteel. We're out of plasteel. We had like 111 of it. Alright, gas operations, and then after that we can do precision rifling. Frosia, I might bother you to do some more cleaning again. This place really needs it. It gets so dirty. I don't know if it's because we don't have like marble tiles, which I usually do. Could probably clean this warehouse room as well. Probably be pretty good. Alright, see how long it takes for that to get dirty. It's a constant job. Alright, so we got a little bit of a recreation area. It's still pretty bad. How is our dining room? Because you do get mood buffs from having good like dining rooms and stuff. Decent bedroom, +2, 8 fine meals, Appy's master, extremely comfortable. Comfortable is good. prisoner sold -3 for a day and a half. That's not too bad. Nobody's getting a mood buff from. Okay, decent dining room +2. So it's only decent right now. If we smooth the walls and smooth the floors, then that'll be pretty good. We could just do carpet, just so it's nice. Maybe let's do like a, I don't know, dining room pastel blue kind of thing. It's not really pastel, but and then let's smooth the walls, and hopefully that brings it from a decent dining room to a little bit better. We can also expand it a little bit, make it a little bit bigger, and eventually put some statues and stuff in it. But we'll see. We'll see. We got a lot of other things to focus on first. We got enough storage for food currently. We're out of meat. Let's see if there's some dromedaries to hunt, which is good. Okay, it's nice and cool in our base now. It's 88 degrees outside and 70 degrees inside, so that's perfect. We got some crops that are ready to get harvested. We do have a geothermal, like steam geyser thing right here, so we're good on power in the future. Alright, yeah, this dining room, just doing the carpets, made it go from decent to somewhat impressive, and might be even better than that once the walls are smooth. But let's see if anybody has decent dining room. So I think after they eat, then that like mood buff changes. So we'll see if anybody eats and then see if it changes from a +2 mood buff to +3. Okay, yeah, +4 now for a somewhat impressive dining room. So if we can get that to impressive, it'll probably be +5, which is just nice free mood buff right there, because everybody's going to eat there for the most part. They can eat outside as well, but that's okay. We probably need some more storage, so let's we don't have a ton of steel, but let's get a couple more things of storage going. Can I not? No, I'm being dumb. Let's link all these together. Yep. That's gonna use all of our steel, I think. So, Woff, let's do some more mining. No, you don't need to rest. Do some mining. Our iguana doesn't have anywhere to go. Who is your master? Can we train you? No, not really. You're just, the iguana's here for vibes only. Okay, furniture. Let's do cloth animal sleeping spot, and let's have Froja with the iguana. That'll be nice. Nice friend. Alright, we're still good on vegetables, so let's build a couple more hoppers. I just like doing hoppers all the way around, because if crap starts hitting the fan, then at least you have a buffer of, you know, food that you don't have to haul if you can't really do too much hauling. I thought the meat would end up, I guess I just did corpses, so whatever. While we're at it, we might as well up this to 300 fine meals if we have the meat. Then might as well. And I think we researched auto doors, right? Structure, yeah, auto doors. Gas operations, precision rifling, so pretty soon we can get assault rifles, which will be pretty nice. We'll do one door at a time. I think it would also help Sway if he has an auto door there. And if we put an auto door at the front. Just kind of the high traffic areas you want auto doors. Honestly, probably auto door for our dining room and for our recreation area. Honestly, maybe for research too, but it's not the biggest deal. Hopefully we have enough wood. Can always add more solar. How's our batteries doing? Batteries are fine. Nice. And Waff, yep, Waff handled all that. 1400 steel, that should go pretty quick. These guys have a lot of stuff to plant. Got a decent amount of wood, so I guess having a little patch of cactuses growing is how we're gonna get our wood. And I would like people to prison break again, really? That is pretty common so far. But we'll see. I think they're gonna try to go this way. So it's kinda maybe not. Where's Sea Duffel at? Sea Duffel's fine, chilling. Best person for melee ever. But we do need to take care of these people bleeding out. 4 hours, 4 hours. Yeah, Frosia, if you could capture them and then tend to them, that would be ideal. Yeah, this is the second time this stream that they had a prison break, so we might be getting to the point of... No, Frosia, can you... Oh, we gotta haul that out of the way. Okay, I guess they're tending to him. I think we need to haul this chunk out before we can put the herbal medicine there. But we are kind of running out of herbal medicine. Yeah, we might be getting to the point where we install some peg legs on them and take off the peg legs so they can't move at all. But this is decent enough prison for now. We got a lot of stuff to do. Let's so I think this is full. So we need to use our marble on something. Honestly, I just might start chucking marble floor like in the prison. That uses 400 of it. Because we aren't getting rid of any of these chunks because where we can put the chunks is just full. So yeah, we'll do some marble tile in here at least and get rid of 400 of it. We could probably do Sea Duffo's Death Rest Chamber as well. It doesn't need to be perfect. Sea Duffo will get a mood buff if the Death Rest Chamber is you know, nice, but it's okay. There's gonna be plenty of other mood buffs that doesn't really matter too much. But I think that's where we're gonna call it for today. We did a decent amount. We first started off with a wall, making sure there was no insects nearby. It's like the first stream. Yeah, built another set of bedrooms and future bedrooms. Built a little recreation area that we can expand into. Right now we only have a chess table. Built a research area, built a dining room, built a prison. It's actually like coming along pretty well. Built a very rudimentary death rest area for Sea Duffo. So, and we did a quest for the Empire as well. So it's pretty good. We did a ton of research as well. Almost have assault rifles. Got Devil Strand. We can plant trees. We can plant. How's the cocoa trees going? All right. 9 cocoa trees. It's not a ton, but chocolate's good for recreation and a little bit of food too. So not a bad thing. We should have shield belts for everybody. I don't know why Anubis doesn't have one. It's kind of important to have one. And Waff has one. Oh, okay. There's one more shield belt that needs to be made, and we're just out of plasteel. But yeah, not too bad for second stream. And again, if you haven't joined the Discord, make sure to do so you can check out all the summaries. But that's where we're gonna leave off for today. So until next time, thanks for watching and thanks for joining.